share. Oh, yeah. So yeah. Not all. Just one. Hello, what's up? So you guys can hear me? Video is okay, audio is okay. Let me know in the chat section. And welcome to the stream. I updated my setup. I don't know if like everything is working okay. Let me know in the chat section. Morning, bro. How are you? I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. I just want to do the live stream early today, just because I have like go somewhere around the usual live stream time. Hi, Cryptex. Let's go. Hi, legend. Can hear you well. Perfect. Looking at our BTC long from $69,800. We look. I will give some brief update, and this live stream will be around 30 minutes. And I have to go somewhere. I have to attend some event. So yep. So I planned a live stream earlier, a little bit earlier. Good. Perfect. Welcome, Stivik. Stivik is our old one, and we have maybe this one. I don't know the name. Vanilla Rossi. Yep, this one. You have a pretty like difficult name, bro. And yep, let's start. This one is from yesterday. We removed the limit actually. This one we placed limit around here, maybe around 2150. I'm not sure what's the value. Let me check the value. No, 2250. Sorry, yep. 2250 we placed limits, and after that we got comic minutes around this white line, and I said like just remove this limit. We didn't dot much volatility. You can see we didn't dot much volatility, but I was expecting we go to one like this. We fill this week, and then we start bouncing back, like getting rejected. But it is what it is, and yep, we are like in the downtrend. In overall, we are in a downtrend. We swept these lows around here, and this is lows was BTC SL around in my like BTC trade. I will explain it why we got stopped out, but still. This is our BTC SL, and after that we are just changing. We are like moving sideways just because the Iran and the USA, the American talks are being held or like have to be held in, as I said, in Pakistan, in their capital Islamabad, maybe tomorrow, not today. Yep, it's on Friday, so that's why market are like sideways. Market are I don't have any sort of direction. If let's say we got some bullish news, we got something like this. If we got something like bad news, we got something like this. And if we don't get any news, like until unless we don't get any news, we are moving like this. So that's the reason we are flat on crypto. And crypto is slow right now. You can see these candles, like these candles. Crypto is slow and got some gains on your USD. Can you explain the reason of this trade? Yep, I will explain it. Just a moment. This was the trade actually. I will explain it up. And after that, we got BTC trade. At midnight, we actually tried this BTC trade. We got 0.49% stop loss. That is actually like 25% on the leverage with 50x leverage. And the reason for this trade was actually TPO and fixed train volume profile. Where's the TPO? I don't have TPO on my chart. Weird. Let me just add. We got TPO here. Nope, we don't got TPO here. Let me add TPO if we have somewhere. We had somewhere around here. Copy. Let me copy it. C, and then we place it here. Yeah, TPO back. So we got TPO here. Actually, we took this trade on fixed range volume profile. Let me add it up. This is the start of the range, and up we was sitting around here, and you can see we was holding like VAL, the value area low. What do you think about the Ethereum long trade from? Well, what Ethereum long trade? Which one? From my side or like somewhere else? Uh, this is like the value area low. I was expecting a bounce from here at least to POC, so we tapped TP1 here, but we didn't dot TP1 and we didn't like bounced and we dot slow PA and we dot stopped out. And actually we swept this level like at $70,700 and we formed a low at $70,500, which I think is a weak low. This is like two candles and I think it's a weak low and we will go to a lower side. And based on USD chart, I will show you why. And after that, we have fat trade. Yesterday, I was like explaining why we are in fat trade and what's happening to fat trade. And my internet dot vanished from the ISP side, the internet service provider, and they got some outage in the cables. So yep, our stream dot ended. But right now, I will not explain it. We are in fat trade. I am in. My entry is this $0.2433. I have placed some order above the current price. My next order is at, let me see. My next order is at 2612, somewhere around here. I got somewhere around here like this arrow, and next order I have around 2656, and the next order is at this. So I have three orders above there, and if let's say our order has failed, my entry will be somewhere around 0.25 or 0.26, something like that, and then I will have a SL of this. You can see on the chart we have an invalidation of daily close above $0.2970, and that's the like stop loss that I will be using manual stop loss. And if you let's say from 0.26 we got a SL of like $8 to $10, 8 to 10%, not the dollars, 8 to 10%. So that's a decent SL if you are targeting something like 50% or 60% on the downside, just like Farcoin or area. You can see I told you like I am bearish on these coins and they dumped. Like I am generally bearish on our coins actually. And yep, that's why I'm building a short position over here. And this the stuff, and my trade is actually going in profit right now. Let me show you. If I can, let me just download it. This is a trade. I am in with 40x leverage. This is my entry price, as I have said you, told you, like 0.2433, and current price is 0.2396. I am in 60% profit. Actually printing great, like in terms of dollar, it's big amount, but I am not gonna trim it. My ITP one would be around somewhere around 0.20, somewhere around here. Yep, somewhere around here. So it's a gap of, let's say, from current price, it's a gap of 17%. So I will be trimming somewhere around 17 multiplied by 40. What's the like somewhere around 6,000% maybe? I'm not sure. No, not 1,000, maybe 100, something like that. But yep, that's the fat trade from my side. From Brazil. Okay. I usually don't like give opinions or like give feedback on other trade just because they have their own stuff. But I will just go through on that one. And hi buddy, welcome to the stream. And let's move to like this trade, and after that we have another forest trade here. Let me open it up. That was somewhere around here. This USD CHF, we moved our SL to 0. Sorry, 0.79326, and we didn't dot solved out just because I said this is the red box. If we flip it, then we are gonna go toward this level or this level. So that's why we moved over the sell, and right now we are still in profits, and this profit is around 1.15%. So if you took with 100 as leverage, you got 115% profits. And yep, that's a trade. And let's move to euro. Where the TPO? Again, I have to add a TPO here. So we got TPO here. You can see actually I took this trade on 5-minute time frame, and let me just show you everything why we took this trade. Let me just go to start new replay. So we were sitting around here when I started watching the chart. I was sitting here and I watched like we don't draw this trend line at that time, and this was the chart like TPO and just the candles. And I said why we are sitting above this value area high. So on TPO, if you notice my charts, if we are sitting above value area high, we create a poor high, like this poor high in green line. We create like this. Let me add this TPO, and I will show you how we create a poor high. Like, look at this. This is value very high. This is poor high. If we are sitting at this point, we have a very poor high. So this means we are sitting above this value area high. But at this point, we don't have any poor high somewhere around here. Like, we don't got poor highs these at these levels. So this means either the price will go as pump like crazy or like dump like crazy based on technicals. So I look at RSI divergence after that, and on RSI divergence on 15-minute time frame, we were forming a bearish divergence. If you remember, if you know like what's bearish divergence, you can see we are forming a high, then a higher high, then a higher high. But on the RSI, we are forming a low, then a low, then a low. So low lows on and higher highs means RSI bearish divergence. And as I said, it's a bearish one. So I waited for one candle. If we fill this wick and still we are bearish, like we I'm sorry, we still have a like bearish candle, then I will go for short. And let me just add it up. You see, we started and yep, you can see this candle started. Just stop. This candle started and we start a big red candle. So I went short over here around this area just because I was watching. And after that, our TP is this value area low, like the low of the range, like this is the low of the range. And yeah, as you can see, we dumped around. We got some reaction over here, like POC, we got some reaction, but still we didn't able to like go to our upper side, and we dumped. That's just like basic version of this trade. And you can see, let me just fast forward it. You can see we dumped toward our lows. And yep, that's how we got the TP. And yep, that's the deep trade. That's how the trade we managed to get in the trade. So we and I don't get it. What's your sign, bro? On what? I good afternoon. I saw the notification late today. Ah, no worries. Uh, we are just as I am just talking about like previous trades. We talk about euro. We talk about BTC. Why it got stopped out? If you want a reason, you can like uh, go back a few minutes and check. And we have USDT chart. Where the USDT chart? Ethereum chart maybe. Yeah, we created this range. We talked about pet. And your indicators are paid not paid by me, but you have to like get the trading view subscription. Like if you go to like this, you have to go somewhere around like the premium. You have to get the premium, and you have to like get that. I have premium, so yep, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff. But you can like usually if you look for like time price opportunity, maybe you get something. No, not time price, maybe TPO. Yep, you can get some TPO indicator. You can check if they are like good. I haven't checked them. Like I haven't looked at them, and those are like pretty weird. But you can have a look at them. If you found them good, you can actually trade on them. But this one, the TPO one, is actually paid by TradingView. You have to get a premium subscription, and yep, nothing on the like a higher time frame. As I said, the market is slow right now. You can see we are at the same levels as we were talking yesterday. So maybe let's not waste time on this. And let's look for live trade if we get some. Just because we are 21 minutes in, and I just got like 20 minutes more, and after that I will maybe leave for the event. I have an event and personal stuff. Also, like I am also very sure in like BTC. If you notice my stuff, I am actually majority of the time I am short, and once we go long, we got stopped out. Not all the time, but yeah, sometimes. So let me just delete this stuff. Market is slow right now. What are you expecting on BTC? How it would be react on technicals? Um Maybe we get a higher high, like not a higher high or equal high, something like this. And one thing I want to point it out. If you open X right now, if you open X and scroll in crypto Twitter, you will see this chart. Like people are going to short or somewhere around here, like $71,700 or something like that, and your their TP are $65,000. I have viewed like multiple charts like this. These are the setup. Like they have a stop loss above this, like somewhere somewhat above around something like this, and their targets are like these lows or these lows or these lows. And if you look, so I am expecting if they are actually like trading, if they are like the exposers, if they are trading, so with that we hunt their stop losses and then we dump something like that. And actually I am a little bit bearish on like higher time frame. So what I will be doing right now is I'll be building some shorts here. This is a DC range and this is the like first range. So if we get into like $72,000, I will build my short. First entry, second entry around $75,000, third entry around $77,000, and fourth and the last entry around $80,000. Stop loss above $80,000, like somewhere around $80,500. Like not the hard SL, but if we start closing candles above that, if we did something like this, like we pump, then we dump, then I am not closing it, and my target would be let's just explain my target. My target would be $58,400, and I am expecting a sweep of this range, something like this. So this will be my trade. I will not be posting in the group, and I will be discussing in the live stream in coming days. But yep, I will not be posting in the group as not everyone can hold. Like the pet trade, not everyone can hold this sort of swing trades. And yep, that's the like stuff on BTC. And also let me open the USDT chart. If I open USDT chart here, USDT dominance. Let me show you something. This one dot invalidated, like we were forming invert certain shorter, so this dot invalidated. And if we go to 1 hour time frame, just let me open my drafts. Just a minute. Good morning, bro. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Like and subscribe if you are new here. And yep, that's it. So if you look at this like 4 hour time frames, if you look like I will be sharing some stuff here. If you watch these wicks, we form a double wick, we pumped like you can see we pumped around 4%. We formed a like sort of double wick, we pumped. Let's say this is a range, like this is the range for like the most upper range, you can say. And then we have let where the like trend line. We have double wick, we have pumped around like 2%, so I'm expecting a little bit more, maybe around somewhere around here. Ultimately we will go to this, but yep, this is the stuff like we form double wicks, we pump, we form double wick, we pump. And until unless we are holding this level like 7.58 level $7.58 level, we are gonna go towards up toward upper side on USD dominance, and USD dominance is inverse of crypto. So on crypto like the BTC and the Ethereum and like your altcoins, we should go down. So that's the stuff here. So if you add BTC chart here, like BTC chart is something like this. Like we formed a double top here, and that's what I am expecting. Like we go to a little bit high and then we dump, something like that. So that's the stuff. How should FVG be traded in trading? And even that trader might consider it major factor for production. Yep, everyone got their move. Everyone got their stuff. Like people use MACD, like the MACD pattern, the stuff, the indicator. I use RSI. People use EMAs and MAs. I don't use that much, but I use them. People use like volume profiles. I use TPOs. Everyone got their stuff, but FVGs are important. I would say FVGs are important. At the end, my red boxes are somewhat based on FPGs or like imbalances. And yep, that's the stuff. You should treat FPGs as your important ones. You should have like something like this. Let me share the stuff. Just a minute. I'm sharing my what based on what I'm trading. I have something. Yep, there it is. This was the question. What's my trading strategy? And the answer is I trade on harmonics sometime, like on not on scalping but on swing trading. I use harmonics, then I use fibs. You should have seen like I use fibs a lot. Then I use EMA and SMA on swing trading, not on scalp trading. Then I use support and resistance levels, indicators, RSI, stock sometimes, and sometimes TPO. And then I use sweeps and deviation. Last BTC trade was based on sweep and deviation, and after that ICT sometimes not like that much breakout trading. And yeah, that's like the strategy on for me. That's what I use. You should have a strategy. I have to watch like TPO, this TPO, not this this TPO for like every time I have to trade, I have to watch the TPO. So that's like my permanent indicator. And yep, some other like R side divergence, and we got some imbalances like the red boxes on my chart. You should have seen like the red boxes. Red boxes are the most important on my chart. And yep, harmonics. Yep, we got some harmonics. Like we got some. These are the harmonics. If you have seen on some charts, these are the harmonics. I'm still a student of this, so I will not explain it to you, but we got some harmonics. Yeah, like you can actually, if you look at harmonics, like you can actually try to long a D point, and this is a D point, and your trade would be like 0.886 of like this the CD level. So that's how you trade a harmonic. And after that, I will look at non-crypto chart, that is S&P 500 index. Why S&P? Just because it's a long time we haven't traded this. Let's trade this one. And also, I will be building a short on this one. Just because I'm building a long, like short on the S&P, I'll be building a short on this one also. Somewhere around, let me just open it up. Where the price line? Let me add it up. The canvas, not the canvas, maybe the tail and line. Yep. The name and the value and the line. Yep. So we are sitting at $67.93. Maybe on 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, that's the level. So I'll be trying to short this S&P 500 index around this level, and also I will add TP here just to show you guys why. My SL will be above this one, like something like this, and my TP would be what this week, this we got a week here. So yep, this week will be like my TP. Entry one, entry two. This is my setup. You can enter at market price if you want to trade at entry. Uh, yep. SP 500 is yep, it's most important chart for crypto. If you say like I have to trade two charts that are not on crypto but are important for crypto, so I would trade S&P 500 index, and I would look for DXY in this chart. Let me show you this chart DXY. These are the like two most important chart. I'm going to trade this one, bro. Let me place art. Afternoon, bro. Afternoon. You came right on time and a little bit late also. But yep, let me add a position. So where is S&P 500 index listed? Anyone of you know? Maybe I got something. Any trader on live stream? We're trying to find S&P 500. Let me show you. Let me show you. We got it on Bingex maybe. If we got Bingex, then we got on maybe. Let me see on Bybit. If we got it on Bybit, maybe not on Bluffin. SP. Not on Bluffin. We got it on Bybit, but on Bybit we have that on TradeFi session, not on like the future session. It's on TradeFi session. So yeah, on TradeFi session you can't actually manage your leverage. So I divide that one, and after that we have maybe on Binance. Let me check it. I'm not sure, but I'm checking it up. Not on Binance. Okay. Then we got Hyperliquid. So I am trading on Hyperliquid. Let me open Hyperliquid and log into my account. I haven't found. It's on like TradeFi session. You don't have to go to like futures. You have to go to TradeFi session and look for. Let me see how it's SP 500. SP 500.s. Let me just share it. SP 500.s. I have shared in a chat. This is how it is listed on Apple, like the Bybit. Sorry, Bybit. And let me log in into my Hyperliquid account. I have to log in. Then I will enter. On Hyperliquid, it's S&P 500, something like that. You just type SP, you will get it. It's 7. Okay, so I am logged in on Hyperliquid. I got okay, pretty much margin on this one. And SP, yep, S and P 500 dot USDC. So this is the ticker on SP 500 index, and we got a week, and we got a week. Yep, same price here. And I am going to market short decent leverage. Like if you are going with high margin, then you decent leverage. If you are going with decent leverage, then go a little bit like 1 or 1.5% margin. So I'm going with this. Yep. And let me just place my limits. And second limit says at 6803. Place order. So I am sharing in the group also. Scalping SP 500 index on live stream. Entry at CMP. Let me just entry 2 at 6803. TP would be like, let me join the fifth level here. DP 16747. TP 26697. And TP3 would be 6624. SL, I have to add SL also. SL would be like 6827. 1 hour close. 6827 with 1 hour close. Some action on ETH. What's ETH doing? Let me just have a look at Ethereum. Where is Ethereum? Got Ethereum here. Nothing happening on Ethereum. Scalping S&P 500 index and just a minute. Let me add it to here also. So no one misses this out. Sent. Okay, so it's sent in the group. Is this a scalp? Ah, yeah, sort of scalp. Today we will get TP1 maybe. Like something like that. And that's the only trade maybe I will take today. And yep, that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask for like stuff. If you need any stuff, the charts, the like, if you are stuck in any trade, if you, oh, I got a question maybe on Ethereum from result trade. Let me just have a eye on that one. Open it up here. Ethereum. We got a stop loss at this week. Ah, yeah, it's a good one, bro. Good one. The stop loss placement is okay. Like I would say, perfect. If I was you, or I was result, I would place stop loss here. TP is at somewhere around this. So yep, he is actually targeting this, trying to target this level or this week. Yep, it's good. He's doing week to week, perfect trade, and yep, you can actually trade it. My liquidation price is at 7,200. Okay, so it's okay as I am in a selected margin. Hi, bro. Hi, Rafael. We took this setup, this SPX 500 or the S&P 500 index. We took this trade right now, and yep, we are short on SP, we are short on FAT, and that's the only trade we are holding right now. I am not holding any sort of other trade, and maybe that's the only trades I will hold for like couple of hours. And yep. So yeah, maybe ending the stream here. If you have any questions, you can ask. If you don't have any question, then we just skip it. We just like end the stream here. Is ETH okay too long now? No, I would say skip it, bro. We are in the low range. If I were like at this point, then I would say long it. But we are second time retesting it, so you can see we first time go up, second time we like try to break it up. So no, I would say go long. And also, if you have a TPO here, we are sitting at poor low. Like the BOC was at this point, so I wouldn't say like too long here. If I have to try go for long, then I would try like 2130 or like $2,100. If we get this, then I would like wait for that. So yeah, ending the stream here, bro. We meet you guys again maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow. I have to go right now. This was the setup. This was the trade. We are in this XP 500. We are in FET, and yep, that's the stuff. Thanks for joining in. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Based on your time zone. See you tomorrow.